Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today on Metalopolis, it's going to be a TVZ featuring Sharp and Shine. Top right, it is Shine. We like this guy, man. Got a great PVZ with him against Stork that posted last Saturday. If you missed it, it features a lot of Corsairs with Disruption Web. If you're interested, let me know, and I'll link it to you. Bottom left, we have our guy Sharp, ASL qualifier, and getting to the round of 16, Sharp. So let's see how he does here against Shine on Metropolis. It's a weird map, dude. Your main base extends so far down. Look at this. This is your main base, right? It looks fairly normal. Just kind of a place to build your stuff, a ramp leading out in the natural. But look at this. Look at this. Look at this place for dropping. Like dropping Marines, dropping Hydralisks, dropping Lurkers. Whoever made this map is a fan of drops, I tell you what. So, barracks, a little bit out from the place that you would normally see it. So it's going to be a, let's say, like a 1/10 of a proxy here. From Sharp, it is cross-spawn, so I don't think it's going to make much of a difference here. Got Steve the SCV moving out. Shoop, 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 shoop. And supply depot, yes indeed. Okay, not moving out, not scouting. So why? Why are we building this out? I guess you can lift it and then wall off, but I don't know. Unless you scout, you don't know where the Zerg player is, so 1/10 of a proxy is not doing it for you. So it's going to be a hatch first. Here at 11 supply from Shine. And yeah, Steve. Merch with Steve on it. Steve the SCV. You know him, you'll love him at falconpaladin.store. Jerome, says Steve. Jerome, says our other guy. Alright, so. Gas? That drone said, what? Don't have enough for gas. You threw down a pool. And he did have enough gas because, again, income is always coming in at this stage of the game. Pro players have the same problems that I do while playing StarCraft, man. So still, no information about the Zerg player here from Steve the SCV, but I guess, yeah, 2 SCVs to scout top left and bottom right, and by process of elimination, he knows where the Zerg player is, man. He is intended and desperate to bunker him. Okay, so a little bit of a faraway bunker here. And again, there's no Overlord to see this. Check it out. Check it out. Morphing in hatcheries have like 1 unit of vision. And hey, look, says the drone, there's a bunker. Run! And the bunker is done here. And these drones are like, can we kill more Marines that are coming across the map? We can? No, we can't. Run, Mr. Marine. Get inside the bunker to be safe from these drones. Throwing down a creep, already being a sunken colony here. And I think we're going to be A-okay if we can cancel this near bunker. We cannot cancel the near bunker. Oh, no. Sunken. Excellent against buildings here. And the Lings are helping. And, bunker down, falling back to the second bunker. But Shine is okay with this second bunker. That second bunker cannot hit the sunken or the hatchery. All right. So again, Sharp says, I don't care if the Zerg is cross-spawn. I'm going to bunker them anyway. Lair coming up. First 100 gas from our guy Shine is going to make enough Lings to go ahead and take down this bunker, but not quite yet. Dude, and expanding here as well is Sharp. Do we get enough damage here from Sharp to be ahead against this Zerg player? I think we did. I think we certainly did here. 19 SCVs to 14 drones. And yeah, just droning. I guess we're not making enough Lings to take down that bunker, huh? There are 4 Marines inside. I know they're not upgraded, man, but Marines inside bunkers, unupgraded Marines inside bunkers are 1,000 times better than unupgraded Marines outside of bunkers. Outside of bunkers, drones can kill you. Slow Lings can kill you. But inside of bunkers, drones cannot kill you, and slow Lings cannot kill you either. Unloading the bunker with 2 Marines. Shine heard the unload and said, oh, good. The bunker is empty, but nope, still 2 Marines inside this bunker. Dude, what the heck? This is so good. This is so, so, so excellent. Extractor on the way. We've got a Spire. Started sub 5 minutes. 2-hatch muta timing for a Spire is sub 4 minutes, but that, that assumes that you weren't being bunker rushed. And second extractor on the way here. So I think it's going to be a lot of Mutalisks. What preparations is Sharp doing to make sure he doesn't die to Mutalisks? Engineering Bay, good. Academy, good. We've got Stim on the Academy, and then range. There we go. And then maybe a couple of medics, maybe a couple of fire bats if you're worried about lings, along with these Mutalisks here. But dude, 2 base to 2 base. And all right, so now we have enough lings to take down a bunker with 2 Marines in it. Not even trying to pull the weakened Zerglings away, not even trying to run. That was a very workman-like engagement there from both players. And bam, third hatch, top left, sub 6 minutes, but again, late. But yeah, getting not Sunken Rushed. Sunken Rushed and a Bunker Rush can throw off your timings. Oh, boy. Okay, so we've got ourselves a wall with Marines behind it. With Stim, almost with Stim and medics. So no amount of Zerglings can get through this wall, man. Zero amount. There is Stim, there are medics. A Ling bust against this is not a play that Zergs can do. Alright, so we've got 6 mutas on the way, plus 1 flyer attack on the way as well, and we should be making turrets right about now. There we go. Missile turret, yes, inside the natural. Missile turret inside the main. Okay. So again, excellent timing here from Sharp. He knows when the Spire went down. He knows when Mutalisks can show up here. These Lings are like, hey, can we get through? But nope. No, you cannot. Not enough Lings to run by that bunker. 1 Mutalisk, 2 Mutalisks, and enough Mutas to... No! Not to kill the SCV before the missile turret is done. Excellent job there by Sharp. We've got a factory on the way here. Maybe it's going to be tanks in addition to his Marines and medics. Maybe it's going to be a full mech transition here from Sharp. I'd be interested in that, but maybe it's just going to be a factory into Starport, into a lot of science vessels, which again is A-OK against a Zerg, especially a Zerg in Shine's position here. Ow, ow, run, run. Get out of there, guys. That's right. We're getting out. And yeah, if you're getting a +1 flyer attack, 6 Mutalisks will not do it for you. Continuing to produce Mutalisks. 8 in the stack right now. 3 more on the way. Full stack of Mutas. +1 is not done yet because, again, +1 attack for Mutalisks takes such a long time. Because, again, you can get Mutalisks out so fast. Zerg upgrades take long because of how fast you can make army units. Did you know that? Fun facts with Falcon here. So, again, 11 Mutas. A full stack here. And can we 2 volley down? 2 volleying down a missile turret, killing the SCV on the second gas. And maybe forcing a cancel on that refinery. I think we can. But Shine is uninterested in it right now. Again, taking down another SCV. What was he building? A supply depot, and then moving across the map here. These Lings and Mutas are here to see if there's going to be a move out while we are harassing, and excellent scouting there from those Zerg units. Ow. 1 Mutalisk down. Excellent job here. Not having his, Marines in a line all the time. Just keeping them bunched up, because that's how you handle Mutalisks here. Marines in a line are so easy to defeat from Mutalisks, but bunched up Marines, that is another story altogether. Oh, just stimming into these Marines? Check it out, man. And, reinforcing Marines. He thought he'd killed every single Marine there, or could kill it, but again, reinforcing here as well. We have 7 Mutalisks of varying injury. We have +1 attack finished, but also Marines have +1 attack now. And there are no Hydras here. Dude, go top left. Top left. Shine's covering the top left. Because if we go top left with these Marines, that third base is dead and the game is going to be over. Lurker aspect on the way. We've got 2 Valkyries on the way. I didn't even say the word Valkyrie, but check it out. Dude, Sharp, I love this for you. Ow. Again, picking off Marines with these Lings, with these 6 Mutalisks with +1 attack. And there we go. Valkyries afoot. Valkyries ahoy. So, oh man, I love this. I love this so much. Good scans. Seeing, hey look, no lurkers, only one sunken? What? What is going on here, okay? Says Mexican Sharp. It's not, you know, it's not really a thing, but I don't, okay, he's got more coming in. The Valkyries show up and it's time to get out, man. Yeah, it's time to flee. These Valkyries are going to ruin you. Is he getting a +1 attack for the Valks? No. That's okay. He doesn't need it. Valkyrie's looking good. 1 kill, 2 kills. That's Overlords or that's Mutalisks. Those are some really good kills at this stage of the game. Hive coming in. Plague on the Valks can help. Scourge on the Valks can help. That's why we see 4 Scourge on the way in the production tab right now. Lurkers ahoy. Lurkers, yes, here. And the good thing about Valks for the Zerg is that they can't kill Lurkers. So that's nice. I mean, you'd rather see Valkyries at this stage of the game if you're defending this base than you'd rather see Science Vessels, I think. The Mutas, I mean, no. Definitely. What are you guys doing? Hey, no. Bad. What are you just parking next to the... Oh, ow. 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 What are you parking next to the Terran for? Don't do that. Never do that. Okay, well, now there's lurkers at the top of the ramp. You're not getting through that if you don't have science vessels and you don't have tanks. And you spent your gas on the Valkyries instead. Oh, great micro. No, losing one of the Valkyries. Sacrificial Valk there. Yeah, more. Oh, that's beautiful micro, dude. Dude, that is so good. Scourge, bad micro there from Shine. Should have pulled it away a lot sooner than that. Recognizing the Marines were down there. So what do we got, dude? We're looking at a lot of good stuff happening here. Nidus Canal, good. Reinforcing. Shine is up to 32 drones, but it's 46 SCVs. There's another scan. Trying to see if there's a base up here to kill. No, not really. I mean, I don't know. Okay. Trying to catch the mutas, I guess. It's a 5 muta stack. Remember when I was like, if you're out, you're trying to go... Okay. Ow. Another one goes down. A full 5th of the army dies there. 20% of the forces are gone with 1 Valkyrie attack, and the other ones are greatly injured. This is looking bad for Shine. What an opening from Sharp, and what a follow-up here, too. Getting those Valks out, using them pretty effectively. Shine's trying to get macro hatches up. He is trying to defend his 3rd base. He's trying to make Scourge so that a drop at this base is not possible. Overlord trying to keep an eye on attempted drops at this area, too, which we talked about being very, very droppable. Consumes on the way. Scourge, no. Back into 3 Valks, dude. They don't have a +1 attack, but that's okay. I don't think they need it. Dude, slow overlords against Valks. Supply block. Supply block is Shine by about 15 supply, charging into the natural base. This is like a PvZ play where you bring the Corsairs in to kill the overlords when everything else is dealing with the rest of your army. Yeah, like the Zealots, you're dealing with the Hydras and the Lurkers, and then the Corsairs are in there, like, killing the overlords. Kind of the same thing. Kind of love this. Here from our guy. Sharp Valkyrie play. Excellent stuff. 3rd base coming in down south. So Plague's going to be good against all of this, right? If Shine can sneak up on a group like this where they're all clumped up and the Valkyries are on top of the Marines, and then you go, Plague, ooh, and everything dies, you're like, okay, now we're back in this game, but I don't know about this from Shine. Oh, also if you get Scourge, nice micro on those Scourge. 2 of the 3 Scourge go down, or Valkyries go down. All of the Scourge died. Dropships coming in. Science Vessels, yes. Again, a little bit late on the Science Vessels, but against the Lurkers, they're going to be really important. Valkyries cannot also detect Lurkers. There's a lot of things Valkyries can't do, but they're really good at the one thing that they do. Scans in, sees the Defiler, wiggle in there. Says, yes, I probably want more Defilers than Valkyries at this stage of the game, so let's get into the Science Vessels. Let's get the Irradiates. Oh, good. Irradiate. 4 Irradiates. There are 5 Lurkers here, and 4 of them have been irradiated with the radiation. Lurkers defending a 4th base here by Shine, too. Big fan of that. So, look, 3rd base down south, and maybe an expansion to a 4th here, too. Ow. Bad control by Sharp. Okay, that wasn't perfect. Nice Plague catching a few of the Science Vessels. Again, everything here is a good target for Plague. It's not like when you're playing against Protoss and you don't want to plague the Archons, really, because it's a waste of time, but plaguing anything that the Terran has at any point in the game is going to be worth a plague. Plaguing literally any unit. It's kind of a good unit against Terran in a lot of ways. It's a good unit against everything, right? It would be good in ZVZ if we ever got to Hive Tech in ZVZ in pro games, which we never do. The best CBZs I have are like Foreigner games or like lower level ladder games. But I cannot think of a single incredible ZVZ between like Jaedong and Sulky, for example, or Soma and Queen. It just never happens. They've got this thing boiled down to a science to where you can't go to Hive or you die. You'll sacrifice a couple mutas to go to Hive, and then you die because you don't have as much mutas as your enemy. Science Vessel sniped. Too many Scourge went down there for that to be really worth it. Dropping, yay, the dropping spot. Some of them dropping the natural, some of them dropping the main. I kind of love this by Sharp. That's fun. Good Dark Swarm. The drones evac from the natural into the main, but that was not safe there. Ah! Oh, Shine, no. Finally gets a Dark Swarm up, but so many drones died. High grounding down this way, holding this position. Where are the cracklings? Where are the lurkers to respond to this problem? Well, Lings are coming in, yes. Kindness Plating's on the way, but I'm not sure we're going to get any Ultralisks from Shine. I'm not sure he's going to have the money for it. He's at 40 drones. These are not cracklings yet either. Oh, gosh, Shine. All right, so not one of the best games I've ever seen from Shine. If you want a better one from Shine, be sure to check out that one from Saturday I told you about with Stork, where there were 1 million disruption webs tossed down on Monty Hall. Insane. This game not going great for our Zerg player. And again, Sharp has had his weak moments in the past. Obviously, you know, but he made it to ASL 18 finals, right? Or 19, one of those. And, you know, he's a great player. So we can't take it away from him. Nobody looks perfect all the time, I guess. Not even Sulky, folks. So we've got Adrenal Glands on the way. We've got Kindness Plating on the way. Sharp. What did I say about Sharp not being perfect? Yeah, just free Marines here. Just had to move them down here. Or, like, move them up here. It would have been so cool to go up that way. I guess there's lurkers waiting for them there, though, too. 160 to 117 supply. Look at this base. This base is everything for Sharp. This is his firstborn child. That's how important it is to him right now. Because it's 4 bases to sort of 4 bases for the Zerg. Like, not even. 47 workers. Fire D-Matrix. Fire Bat for the win. Scourge D-Matrix Science Vessels for the win. An extra Dark Swarm pops up. It's really funny because when you are watching a game of StarCraft or playing against a Zerg player in StarCraft, you feel like Dark Swarm lasts forever. But when you're playing Zerg, you're like, oh, the Dark Swarm ran out already. Son of a gun. It's time is relative, right? We got some tanks out too. I'm not going to be great against these Lings, but against a small number of Lings, why not? Ow, ow. And guess what's good against lurkers? Siege tanks are. Is this another drop? Yeah, look at this drop position. Every main base has these high grounders. Little space behind the natural too is so mean. This gas is going to get sniped. This is a good map for dropping. And hats off to Shark for recognizing this is a good map for drops, because this is crushing Shine in a way that I do not think he's going to be able to recover from. I'm looking at it. I'm staring at it. This base is not mining. Is at 45 drones at 66 SCVs. Sharp's expanding to the bottom right. Are tanks in range of that hatchery yet? It's the stacked lurker pile inside Dark Swarm, which is unconquerable. Yeah, okay, fine. When you have this many Dark Swarms on one of your bases, you know things are going bad. Nice plague. Some of these Marines are attacking stuff that can't be killed. Killing this hatch would be nice. It's a macro hatch. It doesn't matter too much, but, you know, it's better than wasting time killing things inside Dark Swarm. Well, I got the hatch and the Defiler and the Lings anyway. This Ultralisk against Plague Marines is going to do just fine. He's got Kindness Plating. Doesn't have speed yet. Working on that upgrade. Look, the Ultras aren't going to do very well against this many tanks. It's 6 siege tanks. Yeah, and they're irradiated. Good Dark Swarm. Fire Bats clearing the Lings out inside that Dark Swarm. Slow Ultras. Not very good with irradiate against siege tanks. No siree boob. So, that's it. We're done. Nice knowing you, Shine. I like you. I like you a lot. Again, I've cast games where you look great. This was not a good day for you. And that's okay. You can't win them all. You can't look great every day. If you look great every day, you win all the ASLs ever. Which, hey, not even Sulky can do that, can he? Look at that. +1 vehicles coming in here, too. Like, I already have a huge advantage in... All right. Yeah, look. This kind of thing is pretty good from Zerg against what Shine is... or what Sharp is rolling at him, but not in these numbers. Actually, it's kind of working anyway. But, nope, Dark Storm. It's your security blanket, guys. All right, so 170 to 116 supply. It's like Cracklings and Ultras and Plague and Dark Swarm beat everything. It's like, well, on the numbers you can afford them. Shine, he's gas starved. This, no mining from that geyser at all here is so bad. Scourge. All right, catching one of the science vessels, getting the second science vessel. There are 4 more back here that are all plagued. Nice plague. Firebats inside the Dark Swarm again, putting in work, and we're staring at it. We're staring at it. We're staring at it. We're trying to figure out how on earth Shine can possibly win this game. It's with these Cracklings, sir. They have 3-2 upgrades, of course. They're invincible. No. No. These tanks, man. Love this. Nice. Plague. Defiler takes the Irradiate. Before it dies, it gets a Plague down. That Defiler needs some kind of a plaque on the inside of every hive that is ever made from this point on. Although, I don't know. How many Defilers would be on plaques inside hives? Because they all do that, don't they? I mean, I don't know. Shine's scrapping here. He's scrapping. He's doing what he can do. The Firebat's checking to make sure there's not a base here he doesn't know about. Dropship doing the same thing that way. Re-plaguing the science vessels. I guess there's one there that wasn't plagued yet. That's exciting. Hatch is down. And we're out of here, man. We are out of here. But thanks for playing. How? This game was over 2 minutes ago. Shine. Been reading the propaganda about Dark Swarm. You think you can defeat this army just because you Dark Swarm it. And I mean, look, Terran fans are like, look how good this is, Falcon. I know it is. I understand it is. One lurker inside Dark Swarm really sucks. You don't have enough Firebats to kill it. Do you have enough Irradiates to take him down? Yes. Certainly do. So yeah, I mean, Zerg with Dark Swarm and Plague can really keep the Terran at bay for a long time. Irradiated Ultralisk kills things faster than non-irradiated Ultralisks. It's just science. +1 attack for the vehicles are going to finish here in just a minute. Science. Ah! Every science vessel dies. Hold on. Look, Shine's doing great stuff. He's killing science vessels and tanks, and he's killing... not bases is the problem, but he's down 80 supply. 87 supply. Like one Dark Swarm here would be insane, but I think he just ran out of steam. Yeah, Ultras by themselves not going to do much here against +3 stemmed Marines. Dematrixed Marine, actually, no less. Man, Shine. There's the GG. I just don't know. I don't know why he didn't tap out sooner. We've seen games where Zergs are in worse or better positions and tap out, but maybe Shine felt like he could make it happen. It's just this. I mean, look at this. Look at this happening. This base. Too much. Just no pressure at all from the Zerg on the other side of the map this entire game. So if you're not going to pressure the Terran at all, and the Terran is the one who's on this side of the map, yeah, your Dark Swarm and Plague are good, but not nearly as good as they'd be if they were on top of this base. One Dark Swarm, blom, right here, this base dies. One Dark Swarm right here, blom, this base also dies. But guess who couldn't get across the map? Guess who couldn't get any pressure on these bases? Shine, because he was too busy dealing with attacks up here over and over and over again, and the Dark Swarm and the Plague bought him time, but what they couldn't do was buy him a victory. So GG Sharp. Good game. Again, not perfect. Not perfect, but pretty great nevertheless. So good by you. 162,000 points for Sharp. 147 for Shine. Shine outproduced, but got out-killed. Oh, look at that. 5-4 outproduction, but 4-2 killed. That is massive for Sharp. Dude, 4-3 buildings raised. Not great for the Zerg. And the outspend by the Terran. That's it. That's all I have to say. Outspend by Terran. GG. That's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, and other places / Falcon Paladin. Check it out. Anyway, love you guys. Thanks for watching. And until next time, you take care of yourself.